Hello, everyone. I know I haven't been on here for a while. I have been extremely busy, meaning the hotel I work at, I was put up there in a room to be available for on-call shuttles just in case someone called, because we allowed overnight shuttles for park and fly people to come back and retrieve their vehicles when their flight came in. But we also were available for last minute hair last minute flight cancellations and distressed passengers, so we would house them on the airline's dime. Well, we got new ownership last year, and he didn't really care for that. I mean, I would get paid for shuttles separately and paid as a bonus, so it wasn't hourly, which I'm supposed to clock in for those. But anyway, he didn't like that. And so he decided to present a letter that I never saw before from corporate, even though this is a franchise, stating that no employee shall be living on the premises. Okay, knew that was coming. Luckily, before I had moved into the room, I didn't technically move into the room. I was still living with, and don't judge me, I was still living with my mom and her husband until I get on my feet. And it was slow going to get back on my feet because, I mean, I was unemployed. This was back in 2017. I had lost a job where I was a manager on duty, and the actual manager didn't know what he was doing, had me do all his work for him, and I wasn't properly trained, and then fired. So, excuse me. So I started out unemployed. Then my friend had her baby, and so I became a daycare provider for the first 2 years of my niece's life. And that was the best job I ever had, really. But got paid by the state. And then COVID hit. And it hit hard, as we all know. And then I got a job at another hotel. Got fired for a stupid reason that it was a mistake I made. And I guess they don't like mistakes. Okay. So was let go there. Then I got a job as a shuttle driver. That turned into a night audit position. Because I had toe surgery and I wasn't able to drive. And then by the time my toe healed and they had replaced me for the driver, instead of giving me my job back, they offered me to work full-time as night auditor. And I said, I'll take the audit position because it's full-time. So I went from there after a couple of years to another hotel because I was poached by the former manager of that hotel, only to have him leave again at the new hotel, which was a really crappy job. So I ended up finding my current job and absolutely love it. Each phase of that got me more money hourly, more hours too. So I'm working my way up to get on my feet. I was also trying to improve my credit, and then crap happened with my expenses because I had to have a tooth pulled right before a vacation that I worked my ass off to save up for. And what was it? I got back and my newish car wouldn't start. I needed a new battery. So I had a couple bills to pay down and other bills. And student loans were going to come in pretty soon after deferment. And my car payment is really, really high. And even though I was barely at my mom's house, they were still charging me $600 a month. So I told them I can't pay $600 a month. I need to pay this debt down. And they agreed to it. They didn't like it, but they agreed to it. And all of a sudden the rug got pulled out from under me and was not allowed to live there anymore. So this last month, I could only do it on my days off. I had been packing and moving things up into my mom's house again. And I had acquired a lot of stuff into the other room because I thought, well, I'm not living there, but I do need things. Big mistake, man. Just get what you need because you can't cook in a hotel without a kitchen, or hotel room without a kitchen. Get a skillet or a hot pot or whatever, but you have a microwave and a refrigerator, that'll do too. No, I acquired a lot of clothes, shelving, not shelving units, but like stackable, whatever. I digress. The last week I had, the last couple days, was the hardest because it was the end days, getting the last of my stuff. My parents are old. They shouldn't be moving stuff around. My friend offered to help them, and my stepdad said, if anything, we'll hire someone. And my mom says, she never offered to help. So yeah, my best friend's a liar, I guess. Anyhow, in the middle of all that, I caught a cold. And it's during a heat wave. Today it topped at, I think, 105 degrees. And the only AC unit in my mom's house is in their bedroom. My bedroom faces the south, so I get the majority of the sun all day long. I do have blackout curtains, and there's a fan in there. And I bought myself an air cooler to mist the room and everything. So this is why I look this way. I have a cold. I'm all raw. Look at this. Oh, it's awful. And redness under my eyes because of the heat. It's just, oh. So that is why I haven't been making any more videos lately. I'm trying to collect the reviews, and if anything, I can go back and find them and reprint them. I'm sweating. Oh my God, it hurts. So that's why I've been gone for a while. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I actually attained a new subscriber after making a comment on Jessica Vanel's channel when I made a comment about one of her videos, and I mentioned the similarities of a situation I had, and I told in the comment about this video and why I do these stories and everything. Let me explain something to you. Those things, these weird reviews that where common sense flies out the window. Anyhow, was there something on my mind? One of the reviews. I'm trying to think. Oh, here's one. New review. Someone said you need to have more vegan options. That's a personal lifestyle choice. Not many people are vegans. I mean, where I am at, there's a lot in the public, but the people that are staying at the hotel are not necessarily from here. And even if they are, bring your own food. We have refrigerators and microwaves. Okay? A hotel cannot afford specific items, especially vegan items, that are expensive to begin with, but to also stock them and prepare them and serve them and nobody eat them. I'm sorry, but I had to cough so bad. Now my nose is running and I've got to go. That's my update for now. And if you're vegan, go you. Bring your own food, please, because we cannot afford to feed you when you're 1 in 100 people or more because of the number of people in each room. We have 100 rooms. So, no, we're not gonna stock soy milk or almond milk and fake bacon. Get your own and bring it to the hotel. That's all I have to say. Anyways, love you, bye.